welcome back to New to the Street. I'm Anna Berry, and this is your weekly hack with Alain Ghiai, the Sekur segment. Alain is with Globex Data, the leader in Swiss-hosted private and secure communications and data management. Welcome back, Alain.
Thank you, Anna. Happy to be here. Welcome to our viewer.
We are talking about something pretty important. It's the fact that third parties are no longer securing people's data. And we're specifically talking about this new leak with Twitch, which is a pretty popular site, and it has a lot of young and vulnerable subscribers to that. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so what happened is Twitch, which is a very big platform for gamers, they got hacked, right? And in the hack, now they're investigating what has been stolen, and they're discovering that their PayPal information, which does include bank info, credit card, because when you have PayPal, eventually you want to get that money and you pay with PayPal, and it's directly linked to a bank account typically, or a credit card. So financial information, email, name, everything else. And the big thing is that nothing was hashed. So hashing is essentially kind of like putting a black marker in a database, so to speak. So you have all these lines of codes in database, and hashing it is masking it. It's like, you know, putting a bunch of hash so deep that it becomes like a gray mass, or you may have seen that in some password managers. So that wasn't even the case. So there was zero security whatsoever. And this is the problem with second and third party platforms that are not so concerned about your security, but they really want your data, and then they just want the users, you know, to pay for the services. And security and privacy is definitely at the bottom of the echelon in terms of priorities. So,
right.
So that's a huge problem. There's millions of people, and young people are vulnerable too. You know, they think they don't have anything of value, but they do have their data and their financial information.
And you were talking about how secure email is a service you offer, and it's something that I've implemented myself. It's you have two emails, one email for more of the day-to-day fun stuff, and another email for the stuff you want to keep secure, private, and safe.
That's it. So I also use that. So for business, obviously we use our secure email. In fact, every business should have an email like us. As a matter of fact, I think I mentioned end of October, November, we're launching our business domain email. We have a queue of people willing to already migrate to us. But as an individual, you should have always 2 or 3 emails. So ideally, if you do banking, medical, you know, you may have a mortgage broker you're exchanging information with, your accountant when you want to send your bank info for your tax return. You know, we don't think about these things. It's just everyday stuff. Use an email like ours, which has a secure send feature, which basically eliminates the need for the email flying all over the internet. It always says in our secure servers. And then have your big tech platform, whether it's Yahoo, Gmail, Microsoft, anything you want. And when you subscribe to a magazine or you do your e-gaming things, you know, that's what you use. Now, I noticed that a lot of credit cards lately, I mean, last year was Capital One. They had this hack, you know, they get hacks all the time, and they tell you to double check your email and to change your email. So it's important. I mean, I would say you should have 3. You have like the top priority, which would be your secure email. As one of our customers actually put it a couple of days ago, he said, I'm going to use it very sparingly, meaning they're not going to subscribe to everything out there so that that email is sold again. They're going to use it for really private stuff. And then you have your mid-level, and then your other thing. You want to go to Twitch, then come up with a Gmail that you can change every 90 days, as a matter of fact.
Oh, every 90 days. Well,
you can change anytime because it's free, right?
Right. That's true. That's true. You said that the Trojan Horse is here and it's in the form of hackers. Why do you liken hackers to the Trojan Horse and give that analogy?
Well, the Trojan Horse, which comes from Greek history and mythology, essentially it's people disguising as friendlies coming in. You know, the Trojan horse was in Troy, and then they brought this horse, and it was supposed to be a gift. And then inside the horse, there were all these soldiers that attacked whatever, the town and the castle. Right. This is the same thing. Hackers coming in, let's say as gamers, you know, checking the open source coding, manipulating, trying to see how to get in and infiltrate. It's like a virus, essentially. It's like a virus that has an invisible method. They come in, and then once they're in an ecosystem like Twitch, for example, they go and wreak havoc and hack and steal everybody's data. The Trojan horse is an analogy because it's something that we don't really think, oh, it's not dangerous, you know, I have nothing to hide, I have nothing of value. But then at the end, if it happens to you and your credit cards are stolen, your bank info is being emptied and your PayPal account is empty, you will start to worry about that. So I took the analogy of the Trojan horse because it's innocent, it's inoffensive, but then it attacks by surprise without your knowledge ahead of time.
Yeah, it's a great deceptive illusion. And again, you've taught this to me, and I think our viewers understand now. You don't have to be a big corporation. You can be an everyday person, not someone of interest. You can be an everyday young kid, right? Just playing some video games. Everyone is vulnerable. Everyone is at risk here, and that is where Sekur is coming in with your messenger and your email, and a lot more services in the near future as well.
Definitely.
I just
want to say, because you mentioned young people. Mm-hmm. I have examples of people, shareholders who told me their nephew, their kids like got hacked and their identity stolen, their credit card stolen. It's not about age or how wealthy you are, or if you're a business person. You know, machines don't discriminate. You know, you hear about how the virus doesn't discriminate. You know, if you're a millionaire or not, it's just going to attack everyone. Well, machines are the same way. Hackers don't discriminate. You're just a number and data that they can come and exploit. So yeah, so that's a good point.
Well, all of this is such valuable information because our privacy is such a valuable asset that we have, and we have to keep secure. So again, thank you so much for joining us on New to the Street for the Secure segment. Always looking forward to speaking with you, and look forward to next week for our weekly hack. Thank you, Alain.
Thank you, Anna, and thanks for everyone for watching.